लोकांसाठी, लोकक्रांतीसाठी जनहित प्रवर्तक बनलेले निर्भीड, निपक्षपाती वेब पोर्टल, यूट्यूब चॅनल सिटी लाईन न्यूज लाईक करा, कमेंट करा, सबस्क्राईब करा, बेल आयकॉनवर दाबून शेअर करायला विसरू नका.
Dear friends, Jai Hind. I was very happy that all the way from Chennai you invited me to speak more than the speech. I am also happy that you participated in my book reading function, which is also titled as Devi in Marathi. What a long distance from Chennai to Nashik, and you find yourself and put it written in Marathi also. Before I could speak on the topic given to me, I must tell you about the book. It is not a canvassing, but you must also know the background for the book. After my retirement, as you all know, retired judges no other work except speaking and writing. I also thought I must do some writing. Then I was thinking, what should be my writing? Then, as you all said, I had disposed of 96,000 cases. That's not the issue. But I started collecting the judgments which I rendered on the matters of religion and on the matter of caste. I've been gathering because some of the judgments were not reported in law journals. Perhaps that's the modern way of untouchability. All judgments will be reported, but these judgments are never reported. I don't mind, but I collected all these judgments and started writing into chapter wise on religion, on land questing, on temple history, on untouchability, on food, on every other issue that is possible which touches the problems of scheduled castes of this country. I was able to collect about 350, 400 cases because you don't have a choice of hearing these cases. The Chief Justice who allots from time to time a portfolio. Sometimes these cases may come, sometimes you may not, you may be needing they run on the very ordinary cases. When I collected all these cases and then wrote about them and chapter wise arranged the book, what should be the topic, what should be the title that should be given to the book, I was thinking for 2 days. Finally, I said the book title is My Judgments in the Light of Ambedkar. When I gave the title, the next week of the book release, as usual, there was a TV interview. There was a man who was having a RSS background. He asked me the first question. You are a High Court judge. You are taking constitutional oath. How that you are delivering judgment in the light of Ambedkar? The first question he asked. He also said, if you are writing about Ambedkar, then somebody else will write about Goldwater. What do you say? He said, I don't care what others are writing. In this country, in this judiciary, if you want to write about caste, if you want to write about religion, you will have to read Ambedkar. There is no other way. In all my judgments, I have extensively quoted from Ambedkar, and I am grateful that I have been guided by him in delivering this judgment, and my book carries the title My Judgments in the Light of Ambedkar. In fact, this book has been translated in 4 languages. In Tamil, it has been sold more than 50,000 copies. The amount that is collected from this book goes to a scheduled tribe school children in Tamil Nadu. Therefore, Ambedkar continues to guide us in the question of learn, educate, and agitate. And that is the only motive for writing this book. And I am happy that it has today come in this. And I also, for whoever buy this book, apart from autograph, I am also giving a bonus because today's bonus of my book release. This book is written by me, all the judges free from caste bias. Now this question will be answered. There are 2 issues. In our Supreme Court, there are 34 judges. How many come from the different sections? How many are from scheduled caste, how many are from scheduled tribe. Should you not think that this country, which is such vast, 147 crore population, having 34 judges, having only one scheduled caste judge, do you think this is the diversity or only a token representation? This question has to come. It is not only a representation, it is what the judges think in their mind, what the judges write in their writing. That is most important. And therefore, I would tell you that apart from this book, you can also take this book. This costs 70 rupees. We are also giving along with this as a bonus, and we are not charging for this. But most important thing that I would always tell you, apart from reading our own client's case and background case laws precedent, we should also start writing or thinking more on these issues. Because today, a situation has come where there is total philosophical starvation, there is total thought process getting dried up. I would now say the topic given to me today is the constitutional morality and popularity. Before I go to the topic, I must tell you two important issues. First thing, we always feel that there must be a revolution. And we always say in our meeting, Inqilaab Zindabad. That's our slogan, whether we are a lawyer or a worker or a peasant. This is a slogan which gives us motivation, which influences, and therefore we say Inqilaab Zindabad. And now there is a danger not from ruling party, not from the vested interest, danger from the judiciary itself. And therefore I want to warn you that today what we do in a normal circumstances, there is an attempt to stifle, there is an attempt to get our mouth in saying you should not say this. I can give you a small example. Umar Qadi, a student of the JNU, who has been in jail for the last 5 years. Nobody knows, no charge sheet has been given. He is under the notorious UPA. He has filed several bail applications. Even 2 days back, his review petition was dismissed by the Supreme Court. Now, when he filed a bail application before the Delhi High Court, you have to wait before a two judgment and you must read that judgment. Because there is no question of my telling you and our understanding. Every judgment today available in the website and everybody is having an Android phone. It only takes a minute for you to find out Umar Qadi's bail application refused by Delhi High Court. What are the reasons? The judges analyze. Inqilaab Zindabad is not an innocent slogan. First statement. And then they go to French Revolution. You know who led the French Revolution? Robespierre. And during the French Revolution, the monarchy, the princely families were beheaded by the notorious guillotine. And the French Revolution is compared by the Delhi report. They say this is not an innocent slogan. You would only see what Robespierre gave a call during the French Revolution. And therefore, for making such slogans during Delhi clashes, we always say, bail refused. Now to say Inqilaab Zindabad, bail may be refused. And therefore you just keep quiet. It is not only in Delhi. What is happening in Bombay? In Gaza, somebody is occupying Israel. Somebody wants to have a protest. Today there is a Iran being bombed. Contrary to any international norms, the bombing goes on by what is the Trump presidency. And now somebody wants to organize a protest meeting in Azad Maidan. And city police commissioner says no. They go to the High Court because we think it is the judiciary which is the final forum where we can seek justice. But unfortunately, the Bombay High Court says, why fight for Gaza, which is somewhere down north? You must fight for the local problem. Who are these successful judges? Which issue that we should take? Today, every factory, the canteens are closed. The workers are asked to bring lunch. People don't get gas, cooking gas. For what reason? Do you think it's a local issue? Do you think our issue is not linked with harmful side? But we not protest, and how the Bombay judges are saying that no printing process. You can't have. You know Anand Terumde, the grandson of Ambedkar, he's a JNU scholar, he's a IIT Kharagpur graduate, he read so many essays and books, and one of his best books is about Ambedkar. And he is there in Bombay, he's arrested under the notorious Vinay Goregaon. Vinay Goregaon 16, now there is no 16, there are 15 people, and Anand Terumde is one person. What is the charge sheet? No charge sheet. How many years? 6 years have gone. Does MUPA permit them to have 6 years given by the charge sheet? Any person who is familiar with the criminal law will know that in an ordinary case, 90 days under the new CRPC, Bharatiya Nagareশ্বರ